What's up, football fanatics? Welcome back to FootGoal360, your ultimate destination for all the hottest football transfer news and drama. If you want to stay ahead of every major signing and shocking move, smash that like button and hit subscribe with notifications on. It really helps us bring you the freshest football content every single day. Now, let me tell you, the transfer window is absolutely going mental right now, and we've got some massive stories that are going to blow your mind. First up, Arsenal fans, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Viktor Gyokeres is finally heading to the Emirates, and this deal is absolutely massive. The Swedish sensation is reportedly set for his Arsenal medical this weekend after the Gunners secured a whopping £64 million deal with Sporting CP. Can you believe it? This guy scored 54 goals in 52 games last season. That's absolutely incredible numbers. Arteta has been desperately searching for that clinical number 9 all summer, especially after the injury struggles with Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz last season. What makes this even more special is that Gyokeres is set to inherit the legendary number 14 shirt, the same jersey worn by the king himself, Thierry Henry. Talk about pressure, but if anyone can handle it, it's this guy. The Athletic is reporting that Arsenal have agreed to pay an initial £54.8 million plus £9.2 million in add-ons. And get this, Gyokeres actually turned down other clubs because his heart was set on Arsenal. His agent even waived his commission to make this deal happen. Now that's dedication. The 27-year-old striker will sign a 5-year contract once he completes his medical on Saturday. And here's the crazy part. He's expected to make his debut against Manchester United at Old Trafford, facing his former boss Ruben Amorim. The irony is just perfect. Arsenal finishing second in the Premier League for 3 straight seasons clearly wasn't good enough for Arteta, and Gyokeres might just be the missing piece to finally get them over the line. But that's not the only striker saga dominating the headlines right now. Liverpool are making serious waves in their pursuit of Newcastle's Alexander Isak, and this one is getting spicy. The Swedish international has reportedly told Newcastle he wants out this summer, and Liverpool are ready to absolutely smash the British transfer record to get their man. We're talking about a fee that could exceed £120 million. That's mental money. But here's where it gets interesting. Chelsea and Manchester United have completely ruled themselves out of this race. Chelsea have already bolstered their attack with Liam Delap and Joao Pedro alongside Nicholas Jackson, while United simply don't have the funds or European football to tempt Isak to Old Trafford. This leaves Liverpool with a clear path domestically, though they'll still have to fight off some serious competition from Saudi Arabian clubs who are throwing ridiculous money around. Isak is actively encouraging big money offers and wants to accelerate his departure from Tyneside. At 25 years old, he's entering his prime years, and Liverpool clearly see him as the perfect striker to lead their attack for the next decade. The Reds are preparing to test the waters with an official approach, and if they pull this off, it would be one of the most expensive signings in football history. Imagine Isak linking up with Liverpool's creative midfield and those devastating wingers. It would be absolutely frightening for Premier League defenses. Now, switching gears completely, let's talk about some serious drama happening across the pond in Major League Soccer, because Lionel Messi is absolutely furious right now. The 8-time Ballon d'Or winner has been suspended by MLS for snubbing the All-Star game, and this whole situation is causing a massive stir in American soccer. So here's what went down. Messi and his Inter Miami teammate Jordi Alba decided to skip the MLS All-Star game, which was supposed to pit the best MLS players against Liga MX stars. They claimed they needed rest and wanted to avoid the extra fixture, and their coach Javier Mascherano actually backed their decision. But in North American sports culture, the All-Star Game is absolutely huge. It's one of the biggest events of the season. Thousands of fans had bought tickets specifically to see Messi in action, and when he was a no-show, MLS officials were not having it. They were both angry and embarrassed. Angry because this match had been planned for months, and Messi knew about it, and embarrassed because they now had to punish their biggest star and the face of their league. Even MLS Commissioner Don Garber admitted this was a very difficult decision to make, but they felt they had no choice. The suspension has sent shockwaves through American soccer, and Messi is reportedly absolutely livid about the whole situation. This is creating a massive rift between the Argentine superstar and the league that brought him to America with so much fanfare. The whole situation highlights the cultural differences between American sports and the rest of the world. In America, all-star games are sacred events that players are expected to participate in, while in soccer, it's more common for players to prioritize rest and avoid unnecessary fixtures. This clash of cultures is creating serious tension, and it's going to be fascinating to see how this plays out for the rest of the season. What makes this even more dramatic is that Inter Miami and Messi were supposed to be the poster boys for MLS's growth and international expansion. Having your biggest star suspended and openly furious with the league is definitely not the look they were going for. This could have serious implications for how other international stars view joining MLS in the future. The timing couldn't be worse either, with MLS trying to capitalize on the momentum from hosting the World Cup and attracting more global attention. Having Messi, arguably the greatest player of all time, in a public dispute with the league is giving them a massive headache that they definitely didn't want to deal with. This whole situation is developing rapidly, and we'll definitely be keeping a close eye on how it unfolds. Will Messi and MLS find a way to patch things up? Or is this going to escalate into an even bigger drama? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, it's not the kind of publicity MLS was hoping for. Now, the transfer window is heating up like crazy, and these stories are just the tip of the iceberg. Gyokeres to Arsenal looks like a done deal that could transform their attack. Liverpool are going all in for Isak in what could be a record-breaking move, and Messi's MLS drama is showing that even the greatest players aren't immune to league politics and cultural clashes. That's all for today's football news roundup, but trust me, there's so much more drama and massive transfers coming your way. Thanks for watching FootGoal360. Your support means everything to us. If you enjoyed this breakdown of all the latest transfer madness and want to stay updated with every single development, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe with the bell icon turned on. We'll see you in the next one with even more explosive football content.